Hey guys, you're watching Explore the Weird. If you're into creepy and weird, become a goon today. Interact with the video, goons. Thanks for smoking the like on your way in. I see ya. I see ya. And by the way, I have a few new subscribers. The channel is growing like crazy. The Goon Gang itself is wildly growing. And one of the main things, I want to welcome everybody, whether you're coming from other reaction channels that are recommending me. It sounds like YouTube is recommending me like crazy. We welcome you. The Goon Gang is forever accepting wherever community you're coming from. Represent the Goon Gang as well. We do not care which community you love. We appreciate your presence here. Triple G's, write it in the comments down below. 3 G's, that's all it is. That's all it takes. Ganja Goons Gang, we are growing. All right, let's get right into it. More videos my wife sent me. This channel is just videos my wife sends me and I review them. That's it. That's all we do now. Interesting.
I've been extremely interested and invested in cryptocurrencies such as Bitcoin, but more specifically Ethereum. This industry of decentralized digital assets are growing fast with a market capitalization of about 150 billion US dollars.
Yes.
They're created to disrupt the current social structures of centralized power and authority by providing participants with a peer-to-peer trustless network of exchanging value and services. This is for mostly everyone else to understand what I'm talking about.
I understand. We would simply say that that is not completely the way in which it would align with a positive outcome. Because you are saying that some people have a perspective that it was created to disrupt, as opposed to created to enhance and give life and growth to another way of understanding exchange.
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
All right. That would be a way to experience a more positive relationship with that experiment, with that idea.
Right. My question is, what timeframes do you see this technology will reach a tipping point of reaching the masses and shifting the way technology improves our lives?
25 to 50 of your years.
Awesome. And then around that time frame, the 25 to 50 years, what market capitalization would be probable for these cryptocurrencies?
People. People's skills, people's abilities, people's imaginations, the gifts that people have in 100 of your years will be the only currency necessary. What you're doing now is a step along the road, but it's just a step. It's a conversion step.
So it will be like sort of combined in a way with those?
As we have described to you. Not that it will be exactly at the same level at first, that's all right. But as we have described to you, our society functions on pure synchronism. Therefore, synchronism is the capital. People are the capital, being where they need to be to provide the service that others need and to get the things they need from those who are willing to provide the service to them. The right place, the right time, perfect synchronicity. Everyone gets what they need. Everyone gives what others need. It simply works like clockwork. It simply works. And that is ultimately what you will experience somewhere down the road. But you will begin to understand in about 50 to 100 years how this actually works to your benefit. And therefore, everything that you're doing now will simply be seen as a means to have converted from the old system to the new. It won't need ultimately to hang around as a replacement system itself, because you are all ultimately the replacement system.
Thank you.
You just don't see yourselves that way now.
And also, like, in the current time, like, as opposed, or in addition to it being a way of financially exchanging with others,
Yes.
What industry would you say that it's going to enhance first, or not disrupt, I suppose, but...
What industry? You mean what technologies?
Yes, like aside from just financially exchanging with others.
AI. When you finally create what you call artificial intelligence, you will realize sooner or later that it's not artificial. you will realize that all you've done is create an external device through which you can actually communicate to your own higher mind.
Oh.
And that will open up the floodgates of awareness in your society.
And you would time that around that 20 to 50, 100-year time frame?
You'll find that this will begin most likely within the next 15 to 20 years at the outside.
Amazing.
As we read your energy now. Because remember, no such thing as a prediction of the future. But that's how we read your energy now. There's a lot of momentum behind it. It seems unlikely, improbable that it will change course that much. But remember that we are also only talking about certain parallel realities. Therefore, get in that vibratory stream, that's what you're likely to experience. Yes? Because we are only really giving you a reading of the vibrational parallel reality that we will be engaging with you in. We do not give you readings of parallel realities where no such engagement occurs. So get on the right train.
And then blockchain technology, the tech that's underlying cryptocurrency, I feel as though it came from like another galaxy or a higher dimension.
Nope. Higher dimension maybe, but that's because you had the ability to access it by being in the proper state of mind. As your own Einstein said, you cannot solve a problem from the same level in which the problem was created. You have to find the solution on another level. Yes? So when you go to that other level, when you begin to explore and expand your consciousness to other levels, those kinds of things occur to you because those kinds of things and that kind of information is what happens on those levels. You cannot experience what you're not the vibration of. Conversely, whatever you are the vibration of is the only thing you can experience. So, to look for the idea of broader, big picture, more enhancing, more holistic ideas, you need yourself to be in a more enhanced, holistic state of being. But as soon as you are, all those inspirations, all those imaginations, all those opportunities, all those ideas start flooding in. You won't be able to stop them. But if you're not on that level, you can't even have an inspiration of those kinds. They're just not commensurate with that level you're on. You see?
Yes,
Make sense?
it does.
And that, those vibrational states, that is the ultimate currency. Currency.
Thank you.
Yes. The more you raise your vibrational frequency, the more conductive you become to higher currents of energy. The more currency you have. It's not an accident that the idea of how you treat yourself is coined in the same language as your money. Money grows. What's it doing? Appreciating. So the more you appreciate, the more you are in a state of grace, the more it all grows. Yes? Yes.
That makes perfect sense.
That's why I said it, and thank you for your pun.
Wow. Wow, this is crazy. And for those, the real goons, the OG goons, welcome back. You are watching The Crypto Future. My name's... No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Guys, I started from crypto. This channel is my second channel. You can follow me on The Crypto Future as well. My wife is crazy. Why would you make this the first video? Yeah, this is wild. I'm a big believer in crypto and blockchain technology. And I say the blockchain technology. And what I think Bashar, and I love Bashar, I love this. Whatever this is, Illuminati sign, I love it. It's, you know, whatever you're channeling, it kind of makes some sense to me. But the questions this guy is asking is really, you know, hey, where's cryptocurrency going? Is it the right thing? Is it the future? And he hit on some points, you know, in the foreseeable 25 to 50 year plan, hey, cryptocurrency could have adoption. I can agree with that statement. You know, cryptocurrencies and in its infancy right now, and eventually it will grow. Real institutional money will come in. At least I believe this, and there's a lot of naysayers that are anti-crypto as well, but I'm a pro-crypto. You guys see me with the Bitcoin poster, so like, come on now. But I do believe that regardless of whether it's used for financial systems or not, the underlying technology, which is that synchronized nodes, that decentralization, so no centralized entity that holds that database, it's across the nodes, right? And I know this is crazy. I'm speaking crazy talk. Teddy, this is a little too advanced for me. You're going to have to dumb it down. That will have to be for a different video, but just understanding the tech under blockchain technologies, I love it. I love it. And you know, the way that he even further opened my mind is, let's bring that to vibrational frequencies in a human, and then talk about synchronization on that level in order to use that as whatever currency, financial entity, whatever it may be, you know. But when you bring that into a vibrational frequency, I'm just like, dude, that is eons ahead, you know. I have never thought about it like that. I'm just like, wow, this is, you know, I'm quite early, like, and I'm a big investor in cryptocurrencies. You guys, if you've seen my other channel, you know. And yeah, this one was a long one. Are you enjoying it so far? Did you smoke that like button? We're gonna keep going. That was only the first video. Wow.
If you're one of the people who thinks AI is scary, do not watch this video because this blows it out of the water. So a lot of people think we won't ever be able to create something smarter than a human, and there actually is a lot of evidence for this. We've created supercomputers with more mental capacity than a human, but the problem is they're huge. The human brain is estimated to have a capacity of over 2,000 terabytes. It just takes so many transistors to rival the power of the brain that it becomes really inefficient in terms of space and energy. But a new really creepy development might change that. So this is a rendering of an organoid, which is when you take human cells and have them populate a 3D scaffolding. And recently, they've been able to do this with brain cells. I don't know why they always use Pong for this stuff, but these are human brain cells in a petri dish, and they're playing Pong. What's crazy about this is these organoid brains learn way faster than AI. And so far, they appear to be way better at solving complex problems just like the human brain. They've also been able to take these mini human brains and put them in rat brains and show that they can respond to the visual stimuli. What's scary about this is human brains are limited mostly by our head size. That's one of the things that sets us apart from other primates. But with an organoid brain, you could fill a whole room with brain matter and have it be one huge supercomputer. People are already asking questions about what happens if someone uses your brain matter for a supercomputer. Since it's a human brain, would it be conscious? Since it's your DNA, would it be you? Does it have rights? It's crazy.
Oh my God, this is wild. This is wild. I never considered an organoid brain, which is like literally, I guess, the next step in biomedical engineering, where you have the mechanical component infused with the organic component. And you know, that's just singularity, and one step away. We're almost there, Teddy. I don't know if organoids are truly true. I need to do more research, but from what he shared, you know, it does seem plausible. I can totally see the capacity needed for a true AI being limited, because it's just a early brain, right? It's in its infancy. It's trying to learn just to develop its mental state like an adult human brain. And I think the AI that's emerging now is that infancy AI. It's quite new. We're only a few years into it, and in order to make those faster connections, you introduce organic matter plus a mechanical component to that AI. You know, I think that infusion of both could definitely make it more powerful than just the mechanical component of AI alone. So yeah, organoid seems plausible to me. It does. What do you guys think? Let me know. Let me know.
This is crazy. What if I told you everything you know about life is about to change? Recent scientific breakthroughs in neuroscience have confirmed that our reality is, in fact, a simulation. How this ends is mind-blowing, so strap in. Picture this. You close your eyes knowing that your time is up. However, when your eyes open, you find that you're not in heaven or hell, but in the year 3000, with a notification telling you that you've just completed a simulation of the exciting, primitive 21st century. When you finish this life simulation, you're not old and gray anymore. You're back to being 16, ready to jump into another round of this crazy game. Everything we experience, every sensation, it's all just electrical signals to our brains. So manipulating these signals, that's the key to creating unlimited experiences, unlimited realities. The chances we're living in the real world are pretty much zero. We're all characters in a cosmic video game, and our 21st century brains have finally figured it out. It blows the lid off everything we thought we knew about life, consciousness, you name it. We're living in a simulation, and the possibilities are endless.
Yeah, could not tell if that was AI Joe Rogan or the real Joe Rogan, but the concept of, you know, us being in a simulation is something that ponders even myself, right? Like, that is just mind-blowing. And if we are in a simulation and I did take the helmet off, Goon Gang, find me, maybe we're all in the same world, you know. Oh my god, could you imagine we gooning out there too? Oh boy, would you guys go in for another ride? Could you imagine? Which century would we go to next? Oh man, this does make me ponder, and I love it. I love the simulation theory. I personally do believe in the simulation theory, and I want to win the simulation. I'm gonna manifest winning it, and I wanna be. Okay, all right. Let's keep it going.
Warnings of a time traveler from the year 2671 about 2024 are downright haunting. He has warned us about 4 alarming dates. So save this video so you can keep track of these dates and see if they were right. Let's start with January 23rd. On January 23rd, 2024, humanity discovers an underground civilization called the Splitting World, living beneath the Earth's crust, but contact is made through a message declaring their intent to wage war against people on the surface. On March 7th, 2024, an Earth-sized planet is discovered in our solar system that is found to be a mirror version of our world, with opposite gravity, purple waters, and red plants, yet still habitable, making it a bizarre yet intriguing mirror twin to our own Earth. On April 15th, SpaceX successfully developed a method for spaceships to reach light speed only to unexpectedly encounter hostile alien life forms who learn of the breakthrough and want to take the new light engine technology for themselves, posing potential risks. Finally, on June 29th, 197, mysterious statues suddenly materialized in every country around the world, which are then discovered to have been covertly installed by unknown aliens to both observe and frighten humanity, as some kind of social experiment or prelude to an invasion, after their leader Mitch succeeded in his malign plans against Earth. Comment absolutely if you think any of these will come true.
Bro, there's always things like this. I'm ready. If this is the year that they're gonna expose the aliens, let's make it happen. Make those statues show up everywhere. I'm ready. We're gonna, you know, discover light speed, and Elon's technology is gonna get stolen, and it's gonna start that intergalactic war. Why do you think we have a space force? Come on now. Oh my god. Even wait, at the time of recording, I'm before January 23rd, but did that happen? Did we find that splitting cities or whatever? Is there another underground discovery ready to happen? Please, let the goons know. Let us know. Oh man, they're trying to hide everything from us, but here we are. Wait, what? Wait, I am so confused. So the panel has multiple things for a 5G tower that are related to brains, but it's just, isn't these just electric switches? I'm so confused here. 6701 alpha, 6701 beta, PSU1, PSU2. Isn't PSU just power supply? What the hell? Are these brainwaves, guys? 8843-6701. Does this sound right? The truth is out there. Yes, 5G towers have electric power to them, and they have control boxes or power boxes to, you know, in case there's something that blows, you can replace these switches quickly, basically, I guess. And if it trips, you can reset it. I mean... I'm not even sure what to say, but I am quite sick. If you hear me cough or hear I am struggling, it's like the 3rd round of sickness. You know, we're just keeping it going every week. Different cold. It never changes. It's brutal, guys. Let me tell you, this winter is brutal, at least for us in this area. All right, let's keep it going.
It's the zombie apocalypse. I know we've always, sort of joked about preparing for the zombie apocalypse, but Bill Gates now has his wish come true.
Well, researchers in China have discovered a strain of coronavirus that caused 100% mortality due to late-stage brain infection. Could this be the disease X that the Davos crowd is going to discuss this week at the World Economic Forum? Hearing for disease X, AstraZeneca's CEO will be on the panel, so will Dr. Tedros from the World Health Organization. They're saying disease X could be 20 times more fatal than COVID, and so they're prepping for it. They don't know what it is, but they know it will be more fatal. Is that a wish list? So that they want to solve this, it says here, with collaborate surveillance. That's what they think they need. And in fact, today, something that who's been vaccinated and how many times, because you need to keep getting vaccinated all the time. They were doing gain of function research, which basically means they were manipulating diseases. By the 7th day, the mice displayed symptoms such as piloerection, hunched posture, sluggish movements, and their eyes turned white before they died. What the F?
Yo, what is happening? What is happening right now? So, yeah, this is literally wild. This is literally wild. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. So disease X, literally, that's what they're trying to tell us. Is it going to be stronger? Potentially. Is there another 4 years since the first epidemic, and every 4 years a new flu or influenza or some type of virus epidemic seems to occur, similar to the political campaign every 4 years? But regardless of that, it does seem interesting that there is talk of a potential another pandemic, a bigger, a more concerning epidemic or pandemic ready to happen. And it is something the goons we already know. We're already prepared. My wife's a doomsday prepper. She's like, we got the emergency water, we got the supplies, we got everything to protect ourselves and make sure we can barter, because it's going to be a bartering system when it goes down. Oh boy, do you think you're going to be able to go to a Stop and Shop or a Costco or a what do they call them, Geisler's? No, oh my god, there's so many different stores now. But regardless.
Disturbing thought the other day. So, you know how immigration has been so weird recently with all these men of fighting age and the intense variety? It's not just Mexicans anymore, Somalians, and it's never families. And I thought, are we staffing an army for World War III? Is that what these 4 million a year people are doing here? So it's 1 million legal, it's 3 million illegal. We got 200,000 a year coming in through the New York ports. We seem to be kissing their ass. I think New York's spending about 40,000 per migrant. So why are we so invested in young men if we're not going to be using them to enter in World War III? The global community is going to allow Israel to destroy Gaza, West Bank. I think the global community would even allow Lebanon to get a severe ass kicking from Israel. If they start stepping on Iran's toes, we're going to see the entire Muslim world team up and say, all right, that's it. That's enough. I didn't really care about Palestinians, but I care about Iranians. And then we've got Russia backing Iran, China backing. Now we have World War III. You need a lot of dead bodies for World War III. So is that the fucking globalist plan? So we're importing a bunch of human garbage from the third world so we can throw them at Muslims. Okay. Weird flex, but okay.
All right, we're not going political on here, but this is a crazy prediction if there was or is going to be a World War III. I'm just mind blown. I have never considered it as a use of bodies to be used as a number, but I guess all wars are just numbers, right? People die, people live, and that in the end, you know, the numbers tell you which side has won and which side has lost. So very alarming to consider this to be a potential use of migrants for the United States. But at the same time, if I'm a country and I'm trying to win a war, I could see he could have a point here. You know, I'm looking at this with both eyes open, all right? You guys stop it. You guys stop it. I'm not the bad guy here. It's the government. It's the government. It's not me. It's not me. All right, let's keep it going.
In this video, this guy explains how the different types of clothing fabric can affect the body. Make sure you watch until the end and let me know what you think in the comments below.
So as it turns out, Nike is the most valuable clothing brand in America. But is there a secret that would put them out of business if everyone knew it? Probably. Wait until you see this. Now, the other brands that would be completely decimated as well include Gucci, Adidas, Louis Vuitton, Cartier, Zara, H&M, etc. And it's my opinion that they are all on borrowed time. Here's why. A woman named Heidi Yellen did a study about the frequency of different fabric. According to this machine, the human body has a frequency of 70 to 100 millihertz. In people with illness, that drops to below 50 millihertz. Now, Heidi's premise was that any fabric that has a higher frequency than that of humans is beneficial to humans. It raises your frequency, and any fabric with a lower frequency can cause, she believed, illnesses or disease. Now, someone who is nearly dead and very sick has a frequency of around 15 millihertz. So, how's Nike doing? What kind of fabrics do they have? Well, they use dry fit, which is a polyester microfiber, plastic. Well, the frequency of polyester is 10 megahertz, similar to a sick or dying person. When people find out that wool and linen both have a frequency of 5,000 megahertz, they might not want to buy overpriced Chinese plastic polyester clothing anymore. Not to mention the microplastics that come off of wearing polyester clothing, which unfortunately affect your hormones negatively. However, don't wear wool and linen together as they cancel each other out. That's what this machine studied, and interestingly, it also says this in the Bible: you shall not wear a garment of different sorts such as wool and linen mixed together. Interesting.
I have not read the Bible, but you know, I could see that maybe there is a statement that says don't wear garments that are mixed, I guess, like the wool and linen thing. I will tell you, I have a allergy to cotton, which makes it quite difficult to shop, because a lot of things sometimes are 100% cotton, and polyester is one of the things that I gravitate towards, but now I'm reconsidering. Come on, man. Come on now. I'm a sweaty boy too. I got hyperhidrosis. How can I live? How can I live? I need that polyester. It's got to be that breathable fabric, you know? You know? Oh man, the real people know. I suffer. I suffer. All right. Well, this is now interesting. Now I got to know this. So yeah, be careful what kind of clothes material you put on yourself. I guess it matters. What hertz is it giving off? You sure it's canceled out? Oh boy, oh boy. Add this to the list of things I need to worry about now.
To have water, you need to have a radio on batteries, and you need to have a flashlight on batteries to make sure that you can survive the first 36 hours. Things like that. That's simple things. But it starts there. The realization that not everything is plannable, not everything is going to be honky-dory in the next 20 years. I'm not saying it is going wrong tomorrow, but we have to realize it's not a given that we are in peace. And that's why we have the plans. That's why we are preparing for a conflict with Russia and the terror groups, if it comes to it, if they attack us. We're not seeking any conflict. But if they attack us, we have to be ready.
Yeah, I can totally agree with this. You know, I'd rather us be ready than us get screwed. You know, well, come on. We want to be as prepared as we can be. You know, we need to have the plan, the fallback plan, the fallback plan to the fallback plan. Literally, the outcomes are endless in that scenario. So I'm sure they have like every plan outlined. Hey, if this happens, we do this. If this happens, we do this. You know, so yeah. Hey, keep training buddies, and let's secure every country that we can, and let's try to evade war if we can. And if that conflict arises, as long as we're not the ones pulling the trigger, let's ensure we can protect our civilians. So yeah, I kind of like this guy. Nice. All right, let's do one more. You know what's crazy? In different videos my wife sent me, we actually found out New Hampshire banned chemtrails. So yeah, I don't think chemtrails are a conspiracy anymore if we have laws, which I had to go and Google myself to be like, hey, did New Hampshire really say something like this? They did. So yeah, cloud seeding, they're trying to restart our atmosphere or protect our atmosphere is what they're saying now. But regardless, you know, New Hampshire's only one tiny, it's surrounded by states that continue to cloud seed or have chemtrails, you know, so I'm very skeptical how far this is going to go. But, you know, what is the real narrative? I'm ready. They're going to start with the holographic projectors, Teddy. It's going to be the invasion. They're going to fake it all. They're going to put a global World War III to happen. Don't go all crazy on me, goons. We are here together and we are strong and we're going to protect our loved ones, and that is the goal. All right, guys, I think that is enough. We have dived deep down the rabbit hole, and we love that rabbit hole. That rabbit hole be deep. We're going to keep going. We're going to make it all the way. It's going to be great. All right, so did you guys make it to the end? Are you following along? If you did, comment down. Beluga whale. So, yeah, that's a beluga whale I got when I was in Georgia. That was quite interesting. Saw a whale shark down there. It was wild. I'm like, dude, this aquarium is bigger than the one they got in Boston. Oh, man, Boston, you got to catch up. You got to get a whale shark in your tank now. Regardless, oh, man, Battle of the Aquariums. Here we go. Sorry, that's the ADHD kicking in. I'm just trying to wrap up. We're out of here. Stay safe, stay strong, and be a goon. Interact with the video next time you see my face, and beluga whale back to you. See you guys next time.